Draymond Green sets unwanted milestone as Warriors star crosses $1 million mark in career fines. Draymond Green has built a Hall of Fame resume as the emotional engine of the Golden State Warriors, but his latest milestone is one he, and the franchise, would rather avoid. In a career filled with championships, all-defense selections, and unforgettable playoff moments, Green has now crossed an eye-popping threshold, over $1 million in career fines handed down by the NBA. It's a staggering figure that highlights both his fiery intensity and the ongoing tension between passion and discipline. This unwanted milestone doesn't erase what Draymond has meant to the Warriors dynasty, but it does reopen a long-running conversation about his on-court behavior and how much it continues to cost Golden State, both financially and competitively. Draymond's reputation as one of the league's fiercest competitors has always come with an edge. From his early days as a second-round pick proving doubters wrong, Green carved out his role through relentless defense, constant communication, and an uncompromising attitude. That same edge helped fuel 4 NBA championships. But it has also repeatedly crossed the line in the eyes of league officials. Technical fouls, flagrant fouls, verbal altercations with referees, and suspensions have followed Draymond throughout his career. Each fine on its own may have seemed minor in the moment, but over time, they've added up to a 7-figure total, an unprecedented reminder of how often Green operates on the razor's edge. The most striking part of this milestone is how normalized it has become. Fans almost expect a Draymond incident every season, whether it's a heated exchange with an official or a controversial physical play that sparks league review. While many admire his willingness to stand his ground, critics argue that the Warriors have paid a heavy price for moments where emotion overtakes control. Steve Kerr has often defended Green, emphasizing that his passion is inseparable from his greatness. Kerr has repeatedly said that trying to tone down Draymond would risk losing what makes him special. At the same time, even Kerr has acknowledged the need for balance, especially as the Warriors fight for consistency in a hyper-competitive Western Conference. Crossing the $1 million mark in fines raises an uncomfortable question. Is the cost still worth it? Financially, the fines barely dent Draymond's earnings. But competitively, the consequences can be far more damaging. Suspensions, momentum swings, and distraction have all played roles at critical moments, sometimes costing Golden State games they couldn't afford to lose. This milestone also arrives at a sensitive time for the Warriors. The franchise is navigating the late stages of the Stephen Curry era, where every season feels precious. With a thinner margin for error, Golden State can't afford unnecessary absences or self-inflicted wounds. Draymond's leadership is vital, but so is his availability. To his credit, Green has shown flashes of growth. In recent interviews, he's spoken about accountability, emotional regulation, and understanding how his actions affect teammates. He's acknowledged that suspensions hurt not just him, but the entire locker room. Yet old habits die hard, and intense moments still bring out the same confrontational instincts that defined his early career. Around the league, reactions to the milestone are mixed. Some players and analysts view Draymond as unfairly targeted because of his reputation, arguing that officials scrutinize him more closely than others. Others believe the fines are a direct result of repeated behavior that hasn't changed despite years of warnings. What's undeniable is that Draymond occupies a unique space in NBA history. Few players have combined elite defensive IQ, vocal leadership, and emotional volatility quite like him. That combination helped revolutionize small ball basketball and made Golden State nearly unbeatable at its peak. But it has also made him one of the most polarizing figures of his generation. Fans are similarly divided. Some embrace Draymond's fire as essential Warriors DNA, proof that he's willing to do whatever it takes to win. Others worry that his inability to rein it in undermines the team's culture and distracts from basketball itself. The $1 million milestone has only amplified those debates, turning social media into a battleground of praise and criticism. Looking ahead, the question isn't whether Draymond will continue to play with intensity. That's non-negotiable. The real question is whether he can channel that intensity more strategically as the Warriors chase one more deep playoff run. Every technical foul, every argument, every suspension now carries amplified consequences for a team fighting time itself. The Warriors front office has stood by Green through every controversy, rewarding him with contracts and reaffirming his importance. But as Golden State evolves, expectations evolve with it. Leadership now means knowing when to step back as much as when to step forward. Crossing $1 million in career fines may never appear on a stat sheet, but it tells a powerful story about Draymond Green's career. It's the cost of walking the fine line between brilliance and chaos. It's a reminder that greatness often comes with flaws, and that even champions are accountable to the rules of the game. Whether this milestone becomes a turning point or just another footnote will depend on what comes next. Draymond Green remains a Warrior icon. But in the final chapters of this era, the margin for mistakes has never been smaller, and every outburst now carries more weight than ever before.